Mari, where are you? Are you in the car?
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put my earbuds in.
So, can you hear me, Mara?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm putting my earbuds in.
Okay.
If you need me, you're gonna have to like get my attention because I got both the earbuds. Okay. All right. So, see, we're the only ones on at the moment, correct? Wait,
Well, no,
hold on,
Jennifer
never mind.
Ellis and Stacy is on also.
Okay, perfect.
So actually, the video, the training that we did yesterday, it was way too difficult for me to go back and blur the parts that I needed to. So what I did is I just went ahead and did a short training video, and I just uploaded it to YouTube with everything that we went over. And I changed the information in my workstation to where it wasn't my info and didn't have my address, and you know what I mean?
Right.
Because
Is there a way to make me like a co-host or something so that I can mute people if they're not muted?
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Let me see. Oh, gosh.
Because yesterday I noticed, I mean, although there was only just like 4 of us on yesterday, if we have more than that jump on today, we want to make sure they're muted so we can go over what we have to go over and then open Q&A at the end.
Well, I don't know how to do that. How to make you a co-host.
Oh, it's okay. We can just make sure that everybody knows as they jump on
Hey, Deborah.
To mute themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys make sure you are all muted. I see. Yeah, everybody so far.
I made sure everybody's muted. Should I mute you too? Oh.
Yes. When we start.
I'm being funny.
No, when we start, I'll mute myself, but that way while you're talking, the background noise here doesn't interfere with you talking. And then same with,
you want to go over the recruiting?
We can. Are you ready to start?
Yeah, I mean, we can go ahead and get started. It's being recorded.
Okay, and then so where on recruiting do you want to start? Because yesterday.
Well, how about the $25 join special?
Okay, perfect. Well, I have some stuff written down, like some tips and stuff, as far as like hows and, just tips on, for consultants that aren't into recruiting yet, but as far as the kits, we have 4 different options.
I'm muting everyone, guys. Okay, go ahead, Myra.
Okay, you're good. I wanted to make sure that you had it. But okay, so $25 join special, you guys. This month is the only month that we're doing the $25 join special. And if they are sold out before the end of March, then they're just sold out. We won't have them anymore. So mind that, you are on a time crunch with this $25 join special, but you don't want to I have been hearing a lot of, I'm not getting any hits on the $25 join special. Remember that it's a great deal, but not everybody is going to want to jump in on it right now. But of course, all of those no's are not always no's forever. They're just not right now. the main thing to keep in mind is just because they don't want the $25 join special, we do still have a way for them to earn a kit for no out-of-pocket cost. And we do have a way for them to earn a kit for $59. So,
well, you mean 99, don't you? Because the $59 one is the join for no out of pocket.
yeah, what I'm saying is, though, is we have a full kit, $99 kit all the time. If
Right.
they're not able to get that, then it's okay, because we do have the $25 join special right now. But when that goes away, there's still ways to earn a $59 or a no out-of-pocket cost kit.
Well,
But you have to earn those.
The $59 and the join for no out-of-pocket expense is the same thing.
It's the same kit, yes, but no, it's not the same thing. At 200 in a party link, you can go ahead and join at $59.
Well, you can join at a discount.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So the $59 is the discounted kit.
Well, you can actually get it cheaper than that.
Exactly.
Anything over $200, so it'd be $201 to $499. You would be able to offer that kit at a discount.
Right. And that's what I was explaining last night on our last night's Zoom, but I was confusing a lot of people. So we won't get into that. We're going to talk about the ones that we know, which are the $59 kit, the $0 kit, or the $99 kit. And right now in March only, the $25 kit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Myra, we can't offer, the $59 kit is the host exclusive kit. That is the same kit you would get for no out-of-pocket expense. So we can't just say, hey, I got a kit for $59.
No, you can message them privately and tell them about the $59 kit.
Yes, thank you. That's where I was trying to nudge you in that direction.
Right. And that's what I was just saying, is I was just going over the different kits that we have, and then we're going to go in depth on those separate kits.
All right.
Yeah. So $25. A $25 join kit is where you get the $25 mini warmer, which is the Why Are You Blushing mini warmer. You get a $6 Scentsy bar, which is the black raspberry vanilla. And then you get 25 testers, which if you bought separately, which all cost you $25 just in itself. Then you're going to get 5 catalogs, which are $1 a piece if you buy those separately. You get the quick start guide, which I believe is $1 or $2 in the consultant store. And then you get it's a bundle of pet. It's the pets, the laundry, the cleaning, and the there's another one, body samples. So there's different samples that you get in there as well in that $25 kit. But instead of paying for it all separate, you're getting it for a really good deal, which is $25 plus tax and shipping. Another thing that I've been getting questions about is it $25 just outright $25? No, it is $25 plus tax and shipping, and tax is how do you say that? It depends on your area.
Depends on where it's being shipped to.
Right. So if you are in our area, I think our area charges 9 or 10% sales tax. So it depends on the sales tax for your area. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's the $25 kit. I highly recommend doing this simple message that you can send out in private message to everyone. All you're going to say, do not oversell. All I can say is do not oversell. Make it short, sweet, and simple. And this is what you're going to say. You're going to say, hey, blank. So you're going to use their name. You're going to make it personal to them. Hey, blank. Have you ever thought about joining Scentsy for extra income or even just the discounts? And then send it. Don't say anything else. Just send it. when they comment back, no, I have never thought about that, then tell them, well, right now we have a promotion, a join promotion for $25. Would you be interested? And then go from there on their response. So if they're not interested, then you want to try to get them to host a party. And if they're then not interested, say, well, then you can just purchase through this site. They may purchase from you, they may not. Don't be super salesy with it, but you do want to change your mindset from buy, join, or buy, host, join. You want to go join, host, buy. So you want to start off with the join conversation with everybody, not just people you want to join your team, but with your customers as well. But yeah, that's my tips for now. I'm going to hand it over to Kathy and let her do the $59 in the free one, because I don't want to confuse anybody on that.
So what I've been doing to recruit is I am in, I don't know, quadrillion yard sale groups, and I share the joint opportunity that way. I also I play bingo and do karaoke a lot. So and they just love me because all I do is talk Scentsy day in and day out. But they just, you know, I'm a Scentsy girl, so I am constantly marketing wherever I go, and I like, you know, I've told them, you know, they know that I sell Scentsy. I'm constantly, I actually, let's see. Oh, somebody pulled a stinky in the restroom at the bar that I go to. Well, that's okay, because I keep my room spray, and I take my room spray wherever I go, and I had that out on the counter. And they, so the bartender was laughing at me, but hey, every time I went in the bathroom, I made a big thing about taking that room spray, and I sprayed it in there, and I plopped it down on the counter. And so she asked me, she says, well, what are you doing with that? And I'm like, well, you know, somebody pulled a stinky in the restroom, and I had my room spray. So I went in there and I sprayed, because I don't like a stinky restroom. Well, see, that's one way to market your business. And you can also, that's a good way to, I had my lotion one day when I went, and I was putting lotion on, and I offered some lotion and to the lady that was sitting next to me. I sold 3 lotions. So that's a good way to get the conversation going with people that you really don't know. And so like the next time you talk to them, you can, you know, say, hey, have you ever thought about joining Scentsy, you know, to earn free and half price products or earn some extra income, you know, and then go from there. I try not to be pushy. Mara, are you froze, or you just really, you
Yep, I
froze?
froze.
It looks like you're froze, or you're just,
I'm here.
it's like I'm boring you out of your mind.
No, I'm listening. I was looking over my notes so that as you're talking, I know where I'm going with it.
That looks so funny. But anyway, going back, I've gotten off task here. So I do that. So wherever I go, I'm constantly marketing Scentsy. And I try not to be too pushy about it. And, you know, and if they say no, they're not interested, I don't push it. But I try to go live whenever I can. Going live is very important. And you can also take photos of yourself with products, or even do like a live video of like maybe using the Scentsy Fresh and spraying your covers or your curtains, you know, like, oh my gosh, you know, the dog was up on the bed and I've got a doggy smell, and I don't want to, so I'm going to use my Scentsy Fresh, and it makes it smell great. That's a great way to market. But anyway, getting back to recruiting. So I do post in a lot of the buy, sell, and trade groups, the yard sale groups, and I recruit that way. And I've gotten, I think, 3 people to join so far. No, that was 2 people last month and 1 person this month with a $25 join special. So I am, yeah, I'm working on that. I do get a lot of
Kathy,
crazy, huh?
tell us, I think this will help some people because we have a lot of newbies on here. Tell us what we can and how we cannot word that in those buy sell trade groups.
Well, I mean, there's not really a wrong way to do for, I just put join special. Oh, you're talking about no out of pocket. I'm talking about the $25 join special.
Yeah, but we want to make sure that they do know how they can
I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that.
Okay.
So the $25 join special, I've worded it several different ways. You know, join Scentsy for $25 this month. $25 Scentsy join special for a limited time only. So, but if you are wanting to, let's say when this $25 join special is over with, and you want to go in those groups and use the and offer the no out of pocket expense one, you cannot say free. That is, Scentsy considers that out of compliance. We are not allowed to say free in any shape or form. We can say no out of pocket expense or zero out of pocket expense, but never free. It is not free. They have to earn it. So that is how I market, and I do also join a lot of. I have joined a lot of networking groups, and when I say networking, I mean, you know, like I'm interested in pets, or I wear hearing aids. I'm in a hearing loss group, and so sometimes they'll post on there about, you know, do you guys know anything about how I can make some extra money? Well, that's when I jump in, and you know, I have also posted in there, I'm interested in I am interested in getting to know like-minded people. If please feel free to send me a friend request. Well, see, once they get on my page, well, all they're going to see is Scentsy, because everybody knows I'm a Scentsy girl. So I posted on my personal page and everything. And so I also try to build a relationship with them. So that's it with the recruiting. I do have something that I wanted to share on. So everyone, I don't know if you guys know, but in the workstation next week, we have some cool things going on. And I'm trying to remember. Oh, here it is. Let me go ahead, Myra.
While you're doing that, I had a couple other recruiting tips that I wrote down.
Go for it.
Before we get off of that subject fully. So recruiting is, okay, if you're in this Zoom meeting and if you have questions, please make sure you're utilizing the chat at the bottom. I'll jump in there and answer questions as Kathy's talking about the next thing. But as far as recruiting goes, I have these tips written down. If you are in this business for full-time income, you cannot depend on your personal retail volume. You cannot depend on your PRV to get you full-time Scentsy, okay? You have to recruit. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you want this to be full-time, you have to do recruiting. As far as recruiting goes, you have to ask literally everybody that you know, don't know. I mean, like, you have to ask everybody, right? So you may ask, I encourage you to ask 10 people every single day to join your team. You're going to get, you may ask 10 people today and 10 people tomorrow, but out of that 20 people, you may only get one person that says yes. But all of those no's that you got are not no's forever. They're not right now no's, if that makes sense. So
let me add to that real quick. So Myra, I was a Scentsy consultant, and I've brought up Scentsy many times to Myra before she joined. How many times did you tell me no, Myra?
I'm pretty sure it was like no every other day for 3 months.
Well, was I pushy about it though? Not
No,
really.
you was not. You wasn't. You really wasn't. The way you worded it is what made it not pushy. It was, hey, I wanted to check in with you and be sure that this is. Are you sure this isn't something that you would like to do? Or it. I feel like you would do great at this. Like it was just the way she worded things, and she didn't come at me with the same question every time. She didn't say, hey, are you sure you don't want to join my team? Like she didn't make it about herself. She made it about my needs. Um, my Nana was sick at the time, and she was bedridden. So she would say things like, I feel like you and your Nana would enjoy doing this together, or I feel like the income that this could bring you would help you, considering you couldn't work at the time. Like things like that. She made it about me and not herself. It wasn't, hey, join my team every single time. So, although she would at least once a month, she would say, are you sure you don't want to join my team? I will be there with you through the whole thing. To train you, like, so she didn't just make it about herself. She made it about me. So go ahead,
She
Kathy.
only said yes.
Well, so I quit my job, right? Quit my job, my full-time job, and I moved in with because at the time she was asking me this, I was still in my own place. I was still working full-time. And so at that moment, it wasn't right for me because I was working a full-time job and I just didn't think I could do it. And that phrase you hear all the time, I don't know anybody. I said that I don't know how many times to Kathy.
No more
So
people
when
think.
yeah, so when I quit my job and moved in with my parents because I was going over there every day anyway, I ended up quitting my job, moving in, and to help take care of my grandmother. And so that is when I contacted Kathy, and Kathy gave me for my birthday the Hoot warmer and a Scentsy brick in the blueberry cheesecake fragrance, which she knew was going to cause me, because she knows I'm a blueberry lover. She knew that was going to make me fall in love with Scentsy. She gifted that to me for my birthday because Kathy's my other mom. If for those who don't know, I've known Kathy for over 8 years now. Yeah, Kathy, it's been that long.
And I'm great friends with mom and dad too. So
yeah, so I contacted her after she gifted me that. I said, oh my God, this stuff smells amazing. And I'm out of work right now and I have literally nothing to do and I need to keep my mind occupied. How do I join for no out of pocket cost? Because she had been talking to me about that. Well, in my case, I was lucky. I started working toward my no out of pocket cost kit. But Kathy came to me and she said, I had been working so hard and I had literally in 2 weeks, I had no orders. So 2 weeks in, she came to me and she said, I have an opportunity for you. And I want to know that if I gift you this opportunity, that you'll work for it. And I said, I promise I will work for it. I will do all I can, to make that happen and to get where I want to be. And so she put me through this little test. I think it was a week.
I don't even know. It was something like that.
So she challenged me.
Colors.
Well, this was what she did. She challenged me. She sent me some videos and some groups to join. I joined all of the groups and I watched all of the videos and I sent her my aha moments from each video. And because I put in that work, she gifted me a kit. So that's that host flipping that we talked about in the first video. And if you need that link, I think Kathy uploaded it to YouTube.
So let me stop you there. Okay. If you want to gift a kit to someone, that's great. But I highly advise you to let them set up a group first and see if they are consistent with their posting. Watch them for a little while. And if they're consistent and you see that and you think that they would make a good consultant, then gift them that kit. Because I have had quite a few people take the kit and run. And it was I learned. It was a learning experience, and that's okay. I know not to just give it to anyone. But
yeah, you don't want to lose out on, like, let's say if you give somebody a no out-of-pocket cost kit, it's taken away from free and half off products that you could have gotten for yourself, right? So if you don't know that this person's actually going to work for it, then you don't want to gift it to them and take away from yourself after you work so hard to build those sales. So you definitely want to, like she said, make sure that they're going to be consistent. They're going to actually work for it. You don't just gift kits to people just to get people under you, because yeah, it's great to have people under you, but if they're not doing anything, they're not helping you. And they're not helping their sales. So was that all, Kathy? I want to make sure you were done.
Well, can you tell us about the list of 100?
I can. The list of 100 is what I started out, or how I do it is I started out with friends and family that I knew like smell good stuff. And even some that I didn't really know if they liked smell good stuff or whatever, but it was somebody I could talk to about the opportunity. So you want to start off with your family, write down those names. You want to start out with your friends after that, write down those names. Then if you're still not at 100 at that point, which you won't be, just going to go ahead and tell you won't be, go to your Facebook or through your customers in your workstation. Write down all your customers' names. Then go to your Facebook and fill in the last few that you have from there. It could be anybody, people you don't know, people you do know, people you've built a connection with, people you haven't built a connection with. You're only looking for 100 names. You don't have to do anything with them right now. Not yet anyway. But you just want to have that list of 100 because that's who you're going to talk to about join specials, join opportunities, host opportunities. And again, in the chat, I love that. You could be people at the grocery store, the nail place, you could go to yoga once a week and you could add those people's names to, like, literally whoever you can think of. If it's a name in your head, write it down.
Well, even if you don't know their name, you could just put lady at the nail place.
Right. Yeah. So I highly recommend having that list of 100 because that's who you're going to talk to about host opportunities, join opportunities, even just purchasing. But of course, again, going back to the tip I said earlier, always start off with the join opportunity. If they're not interested in that, be like, okay, well, would you happen to be interested in free and half off products? Well, if they're not interested in that, then that's okay too, because in 3 days, you're going to contact them again and you're going to send them your link and you're going to tell them, I understand that you're not interested in joining or hosting a party, but if you happen to need anything from me, check out my link below and questions come directly to me in private message or text or email or, whatever, just come to me if you need any help. So you want to go in that order because the more you do that in that order, the more people you're going to have host, join your team or host a party with you before they even purchase. So that's all I have on that one. But I do have another tip whenever you are ready.
No, you can do that now because I'm going to go over some things that they have given us in the in live in the Scents week. There's some really good information, and I wanted to share that. So go
Okay,
ahead.
so I have two things. Checklist in the workstation on when you're recruiting. There you can go to the workstation, go to training in the Scentsy Success, and then I believe it's in new consultants section where there's a sponsor checklist. There is also a online party checklist. So be sure that if you can't find it, you contact me or Kathy. We can help you find that. Or I have the PDF and I can send it straight to you. So make sure you're going through those checklists when you get a new team member, or you've got somebody who's hosting a party with you, and you can go through that party checklist. Those are two amazing things that Scentsy automatically gives us in our workstation. Also, my last one is, and Kathy's going to love this, because this doesn't just go with hosting or joining, but it also goes with sales. Your why. Your why is crucial.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at Heather made it. Oh my God, Heather. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Heather.
I just muted you. Sorry.
Where are we going to eat, Heather? Because I'm coming.
I muted her.
Well, I just got finished eating. I didn't eat much. I wasn't really down for it, but.
Well, what did you eat? Tell us.
I ate Chinese food. I ate.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm fixing to go get me
happy.
Well,
happy birthday, girl.
You look so pretty.
Thank you.
Well, everybody in the chat needs to wish Heather a happy birthday, please.
Happy birthday.
So, all right. So moving on.
So I am going to mute everybody again. Okay, everybody's muted. All right, are we ready for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so next week, if you didn't know, is Enliven the Census Week, and it is through the 21st through the 25th. And we
actually it's this week, baby. It starts tomorrow.
Right, that's what I said. The 21st through the 25th.
You said next week.
Oh. Okay.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
But that's okay. Yes, it is this week. I'm sorry, I did say next week. You're right. So it is this week, and it starts tomorrow. And Scentsy has given us these great bundles, and I've actually created an album in Team Traveling Scents that has a bunch of flyers in there. And let's see, we've got 10 Scentsy bars that are going to be available. Any 10 Scentsy bars for $45. Any 5 Scentsy Pod twin packs for $40. Any 5 car bar clips for $25. Any 5 scent packs for $30. And any 5 Scentsy car bars for $20. And then you can also get any 10 scent circles for $20. Now that starts tomorrow at, it says 12:01 a.m. Pacific time. So that'll be 1:01 a.m. Mountain Time, 2:01 a.m. Central Standard Time, and 3:01 a.m. at Eastern Time. And that goes through Friday. So that's pretty cool. But that's really cool. So we'll be able to market that to our customers. But here's now you guys know that I do a lot of poster pages. A lot of the poster pages. But here's something that Scentsy has given us in the training section. And I am going to share my screen because I want to show y'all this. Let me see. Who else is in here? I heard a ding dong. I don't know. Anyway, let me share my screen. Quit laughing at me, Myra.
You said ding dong. It just tickled.
Whatever. So, okay, I'm gonna go to the dashboard and I'm going to share my screen.
I believe that was my phone because it's going off like crazy. Happy birthday, happy birthday. So yeah, sorry.
Okay, Heather.
All right,
We'll
just
allow you
mute
guys,
your
birthday
chat, baby.
girl. So, can you guys see my screen?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay. So I am going to go down to the news tab and you're going to see where it says join us for Live in the Census Week. So I'm going to click on that, which is really cute. So I'm going to go all the way down and it says promotion resources. So this is going to, I'm going to click on this where it says making the most of Scentsy's Live in the Census Week. So it gives us several things that we can do. And so here's the introduction, to get connected. And there's blog articles, explore your resources. Now, right here, it's got a link to the Fragrance Discovery Guide, which is really, really cool. It tells us about the top notes, mid-heart notes, and the base drive notes. We can share that with our customers. But when they ask questions, you can also go live and share that information. Let's see. I'm going to go to, okay, engage with enthusiasm. This link shows you how to style and photograph Scentsy products. So I like this because I'm awful at taking a real life photo. Mine don't look anything like the cute stuff that they have in in those two groups that they do the real life photos in. But it shows you how you can do that. It tells you, not shows you. I thought that was nice. But that's not really what I want to show you guys. I wanted to show you about this. I think it's this one. Has this attraction marketing worksheet. So it tells you what you can do each day to market your business. So on Sunday, it says you can share expert advice, and Monday you can share something funny. This gives you ideas of what to share. So you don't want to share just Scentsy stuff on your personal page and in your VIP group, because people will just, their eyes will blur over and they're just going to ignore it. You want to engage your customers and your friends and family on your personal page and other social media. So you want to use things that is going to get them interacting. Something funny. It doesn't have to be, this does not have to be Scentsy stuff that you share. It can be anything. So what I like to do is I'll do this from time to time. I'll look at how many friends I have on Facebook. And this is a good interaction post. And I'm like, I have X number of friends on Facebook. How many people are going to say hi? And it never fails. And this helps your, how do you say that, Myra?
Algorithm. Your algorithm.
I cannot say that word. That's just going to help you be seen by people that don't usually see your post. Usually what happens is when somebody goes on there and says hi, I will comment. I'll find a cute little GIF and that says hello or hi or how are you or something like that, and I'll comment on every single one. And that helps boost my personal page being seen on Facebook. So you can do that. You can make humorous posts, post about current news. This gives you examples of what you can do every day. Now, I love that Scentsy has given us this. This is fantastic. There's so much good information on this. So there was one other thing that I wanted to share. It says leverage social media. And I've already, let's see, writing for social media training. And this is very, very important. This tells you what you should post. So 30% of your post should be, says, these posts personality posts make up roughly 30% of your content, and they should revolve around your interests and things that you love. Example, a story from your day, a family vacation pictures, funny videos. And then 40% should be, it's this purpose post, and those should make up 40% of your posts. Followers like to see posts that link to helpful blog articles. informate, I can't even talk, entertaining videos or original ideas. And then only 30% of your post should be Scentsy. So guys, think about that. Don't just post about Scentsy. You want to balance it out and try to post things that are not just about Scentsy. This is going to help you engage with your customers. And I love that Scentsy has given us that information in live in the Census Week. Let's see. I am going to stop sharing my screen now. Maya, do you have anything you would like to add?
I do. Facebook algorithms.
Yeah.
I have a challenge for you guys that I believe Kimberly.
Oh,
I think it's Whit.
Never mind. I'll answer this person's question while you're talking. Sorry.
You got it.
I got it. Sorry.
Okay. That you're good. So there was a really awesome challenge that had not Heather, Kimberly, can't remember her last name, but she had started a thing called the Green Light Challenge. And I challenge you all to do this because this is going to also help your Facebook algorithm. And what you do is super simple, y'all. Like, it's stupid simple. Is on Messenger, you know that your active people on Messenger have a green light beside their name or beside their profile picture. So what you'll do is go to your Messenger once a day, click the, at the bottom, I think is where it's at, it says active. You'll click that, and the first 10 people that you are on that active list that are not consultants or earning a kit or something like that, click their name, send them a message telling them, you know, hello, I'm so glad to meet you. If you don't know them or, you know, haven't communicated with them or have no bond with them, say, I'm so glad to meet you. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Do not even mention Scentsy. So you're going to, first of all, you're going to message them and ask them about their day. Second thing you're going to do to that person is you're going to go to their profile, their main profile. When you go to their profile, you're going to do two different things. You're going to comment on their cover photo and you're going to comment on their profile picture. So there's three things that you're doing in the Green Light Challenge. You're going to go to your Messenger. I'm going to recap this. Go to your Messenger, click on active, grab the first 10 people. You're going to take and message them how their day's doing. Then they're going to go to their main profile and comment on their cover photo and their profile photo. You're not going to mention Scentsy in any of this. This is mainly just building a bond with that person and getting to know them. And it's also going to, while you're doing that, it's going to help you with your Facebook algorithm. So 10 people a day, you guys, I challenge you to do that Green Light Challenge. So that's all on that one.
Fantastic. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Let me close that out. If there was anything else that I wanted to, let's see. We've covered recruiting. You want to open it up to questions? Or do you have anything else to add?
Well, we have sales tips that we were going to go over today. And I've got a couple wrote down. So I'll go through them really quick and then we'll open for questions.
All right.
First tip is spoil your customers.
Oh, yes.
Spoil them. Spoiling them does not mean that you have to come out of pocket any money. Spoiling them can be a thank you message. It can be a shout out on your Facebook group. It can be a handwritten letter that you send them in the mail. It can be a sample that you send them in the mail. It does not have to cost you anything. Yes, ma'am. See how cute that is?
This is a thank you card. And you can send that out to your customers. And I don't know if you guys see that. Do you see it? Yeah.
Yep.
Send that to your customers, stick a stamp on there, nice handwritten note in there. And I know that you can't see, there you go. You know, maybe stick a sample in there. And customers
Right. Keep it at one stamp.
things like that. People just don't send things in the mail anymore like that.
And that kind of goes along with my next tip that I've gotten written down, which is give great or excellent customer service. Not good, not somewhat okay, but great, excellent customer service. So no matter what, if they have a question, you jump on it. Let me do some research for you. If you don't know the answer to the question, let me do some research for you and I'll get right back. And do that as soon as you possibly can. Don't wait 3 or 4 days. Do that within like an hour, 2 hours. If it takes you longer to do the research, keep them updated. Hey, I'm still looking in on that for you. I'm trying to make sure I have the proper information for you. Just keep them updated. So my next one is truly connect with them as people or friends, not as customers. So again, back to not making it all about Scentsy, making it about your customer. Doing mystery bags or cleaning bundles, themed boxes or hostess of the month or something like that, you know, something fun that you can offer them. Tips on that we can do at a later Zoom. We can make a whole Zoom about themed boxes and stuff if Kathy is up for that. But as of today, we're just going over some tips on how to up your PRV. Sharing consistently is the most vital, and not being pushy or salesy. Those two things are like definitely super vital. And then we already went over, Cassie went over for us from the workstation, making personal daily life posts and connecting with people and telling everybody about Scentsy, not just people who you think may be interested, but making sure you're sharing it with everyone, even if they're not interested, you making sure that you talk about it. Stepping out of your comfort zone was my hardest thing. But between that and believing in myself, and those are very, very vital to your business, because if you don't believe in yourself, how is anybody else supposed to believe in you too? If you are not stepping out of your comfort zone to, let's say you're not comfortable going live. If you're not going live, you're not at your full potential of what PRV you can get out of that. And if you're uncomfortable doing it, there's a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 rule that will help you. So if you're counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, once you get to 1, you have nowhere else to go. So you have to just push the button and go live anyway. If you're counting up, you can continue to count and you're going to procrastinate and you're going to keep counting and you're just never going to do it. So use the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it method, and just, you may suck at it. I did. I sucked at lives when I first started doing them. They were awful. I was not very informative. I stuttered the whole time. I randomly talked about stuff that didn't even matter. Your first live is not going to be the best live you ever do. It's just not. The more you do it though, the more comfortable you get and the more informational you get, because you're doing it with a purpose at that point. You know what you're going to say before you go live. You know what you want to talk about. You know how to, and the more lives you watch as well, watch other people, see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you can copy off of that and kind of help you better your live each time you do it. And then don't just tell people about, you want to tell people your favorite products because that shows them that you're actually using it in your home. But don't just tell them about your favorite products. Tell them about all the products. Don't just post, okay, for example, Kathy does not like the etched cord warmer at all. She thinks it's the ugliest thing in the world.
I do.
I think it's so pretty.
I think it's ugly.
I think it's right. And I think it's super gorgeous. So just because Kathy doesn't like it didn't mean she wasn't posting it on her Facebook for other people to see. Just because we don't like them does not mean we should not promote it. We should still be promoting every item that we have. Just because we don't like a certain fragrance does not mean we should not promote that fragrance, because somebody else's nose is going to absolutely love it.
Myra, you're breaking up.
So I'm just gonna, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Kathy while I get my phone hooked up to Wi-Fi. I just pulled into my driveway.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm going to mute myself and you take off with it, Kathy.
Okay. I actually have a couple of things that I want to add to that. You guys have heard Debbie talk about the Rise to Success group. If you have not participated in the Rise to Success group, you should sign up. It is going to change your life. We actually have some openings in April. Mara and I will be heading up the April group because Debbie is going to be out of town, I believe, at a director's conference. Also, Team Traveling Scents has a Marco Polo group. It is a good and excellent way to practice going live. So if you're not a member of the Marco Polo group for Team Traveling Scents, it is at the, let's see, I think I have it. What's that section at the very top of the page, Mara? I've got it pinned to the top of the page on Team Traveling Scents. You might have to arrow over to get to it.
It's in the featured, it's in the featured pinned post at the top of the page.
Yes, yes. So it is an excellent way to practice, although we do want to keep our Marco Polos down up to a minimum of at least 2 minutes. We don't want to get on there and do long drawn out Marco Polos, because that will discourage other people from joining in on Marco Polo. Also, one more thing before we open it up to questions and answers. When you reach your goal, don't stop there. Don't stop promoting Scentsy. Don't stop sharing. Don't stop talking about it. Set a new goal, because you want to keep going. And that's all I have. I'm going to unmute everyone to see if anyone has any questions or ask them to unmute.
Can I add to what you just last said?
No.
About the oh man,
go ahead.
About like making another goal. Okay, so what you originally want is you want a large goal, you know, the one that you're working on. Like, let's say in my case, I'm working to be a full-time Scentsy consultant, right? So my large goal is to be a director by, well, hopefully the end of the year, but I'm giving myself 2 years to become a full-time consultant and quit my job.
You'll be a director before, we're aiming before the end of the year. And so
right, but I'm talking about like my full-time, my goal is to be full-time in 2 years, full-time Scentsy director to where I can quit my job, right? Mm-hmm. So to lead up to that big goal, you need a bunch of small goals.
Like Tanya does. Tanya sets smaller goals, and then when she reaches that, she's an excellent example. If you will go to Tanya Coleman's her Facebook page, she sets several small goals all through the month. And then when she reaches that, she doesn't stop. She keeps going.
She keeps making new goals, new small goals. So every small goal is going to lead up to that really big goal that you have set. So that's just what I wanted to add. And you can open it up if you want, instead of unmuting everybody.
They can unmute at any time and ask questions.
Right. That's what I was about to say is let's unmute one at a time and then get those questions in. That way nobody's talking over the person asking.
So, I mean, if you guys want to unmute yourselves, you can. I can't unmute you. It won't let me. Oh, now I'll see how to make you a co-host, Myra. We'll know for the next time.
Right. That's great because we're both new to this. So
Do you see that? What do I do?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. All right. Does anybody have any questions? They're all just. Stacey, do you have any questions? Jennifer? I don't know how to unmute them.
I don't think we can. I think they have to unmute themselves. I
Heather
think with
dropped
like,
off. I think
yeah, Heather's, it's her birthday, so she may not be back. She may have to watch a replay.
that's okay.
I talked to her. Yeah, I talked to her earlier. Stacy, do you have any questions, baby?
No, not that I can think of right now.
Okay, if you do, just shoot us a message in private messages, and we'll take care of those.
Yeah.
What about Angie? Angie, do you have any questions, sweetheart? Unmute yourself and let us know.
No, ma'am, I don't.
All righty. And if you do, again, like I said to Stacy, just shoot us a message.
Sure will.
And let's see, Jennifer Ellis, do you have any questions, baby? You're the only other one in here. Unmute yourself and let us know.
She may have stepped away.
She may have.
Well, I don't.
All right, then.
I think that's it for the meeting. I think we did pretty good. We can figure
We
out.
were a little more prepared tonight or today.
Yes, we were. And I will share the recording. I had to actually redo the training one from yesterday because it had it was showing mine and Myra's addresses and information, and we didn't want to put that out there on YouTube. And so anyway, I just went back and did another training by myself, but I covered everything. So I'm going to share that with you. Okay. And I will share this button also as soon as I get the recording finishes.
So Kathy, are we going to do this next Saturday as well, baby?
We sure can.
Because I'm down.
I will have a special guest with me next Saturday. Her name is Miss Emery.
Yay.
My granddaughter. But
she will be so happy.
Yes. And that's another tip. Include your family with you on your people love that stuff. And it's okay to go live and I want to add one more thing. So when you go live and you're worried about how you're looking or how you're sounding, don't worry about that. People don't care. It's like it's like, oh, that person's real. They're actually a real person. You're coming off as a real person. And
also it don't just show that you're a real person, but it shows that no matter how your day's going, you're still working your business.
And we are all flawed in some way. I mean, you guys have no idea what I got going on but I'm not going to go into that. But we all have something,
Yeah, everybody has life. Life happens. So
it's cool to include your grandchildren or your kids and on your Scentsy business. That's fine. People
I was going to say,
they eat that up.
My little sister, y'all, is
Lord.
8.
Salesperson.
She goes live every time she's here with me, and people love it. And she went to work with my mom one Saturday, and when she walked in, she told everybody that she was a Scentsy girl and that they should buy Scentsy from her sister, which is me. And so I got 3 orders that day because she's the Scentsy girl.
But what about our event that we did at the church?
And she sold 3 Scentsy buddies within the first hour at our event.
Actually, one of them was to herself. But
yeah, one of them was for her, but she sold 4, but one of them was hers. So she sold 3 in an hour because she was like, oh my gosh, your kid needs this. They need this. I love it. They need it. And we had 3 people literally buy a Scentsy buddy for their kids,
Excellent
grandkids.
testimonial.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely include your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, nephews. It don't even matter. Like include those children.
Significant others,
family.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Include them.
All
Make
right,
it a
guys.
family business.
Oh yeah, it is.
So
Well, we're gonna
all right.
wrap it up, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the meeting, and I will share the recording with everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty.
Well, y'all have a blessed day.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.